Hello, Mexico! Can you hear me tonight? The moment Jungkook stepped onto the balcony, thousands of ARMY voices exploded through the streets like a wave of pure emotion. Fans screamed his name over and over while purple lights and phones filled the night sky around him. Jungkook smiled softly, looking around at the crowd as if he wanted to remember every single face standing below him. Wearing a deep navy shirt with his tattoos visible under the city lights, he looked calm, grateful, and completely overwhelmed by the energy coming from Mexico. He slowly raised his hand and waved toward the fans who had been waiting for hours just to see him for a few seconds. Every movement immediately made the crowd louder. Some fans were crying, some were shaking, and others simply stood there frozen, unable to believe they were finally seeing him this close in real life. Jungkook laughed gently after hearing the fans sing his name together, and for a brief moment, the entire city seemed to stop and focus only on him. Even from the balcony, he continued trying to connect with everyone, pointing toward different sections of the crowd, nodding, smiling, and silently thanking ARMY for always supporting him no matter where he goes. The atmosphere felt less like a public appearance and more like a heartfelt reunion between Jungkook and the people who have stayed by his side through every era of his journey. Mexico answered him with endless love, endless screams, and endless memories that would stay in the hearts of ARMY forever. As the night continued, Jungkook leaned slightly against the railing, taking a long look at the ocean of fans gathered beneath him. The streets were glowing with excitement as chants echoed through the buildings around the venue. Jungkook seemed genuinely touched by the passion of Mexican ARMY, repeatedly placing his hand over his heart while smiling warmly toward the crowd. Fans could be heard shouting messages of love in both Korean and Spanish, creating a beautiful connection between cultures, languages, and emotions. Every time Jungkook waved again, the cheers became even louder, almost impossible to contain. Cameras flashed nonstop while fans tried to capture every second of the unforgettable moment. Despite the overwhelming attention, Jungkook remained humble and soft-spoken, showing the same sincerity that has made millions of people around the world fall in love with him over the years. His expressions said everything without needing many words. He looked proud, emotional, and thankful all at once. Some ARMY members began singing BTS songs together, turning the entire street into one massive concert before the actual show had even started. Jungkook listened carefully, smiling wider as he recognized the lyrics being sung back to him with so much passion. For many fans, this was more than just seeing an artist. It was a once-in-a-lifetime memory, proof that the connection between Jungkook and ARMY continues to grow stronger no matter how far apart they may live. The energy in Mexico that night felt magical, emotional, and impossible to recreate. Before leaving the balcony, Jungkook took one final moment to look at the crowd that had filled the streets with love and excitement. The noise from ARMY never faded for even a second, and every fan continued calling his name with pure happiness in their voices. Jungkook gave one last bright smile before bowing respectfully toward the fans, a gesture that immediately caused another wave of emotional screams across the city. Even though the interaction lasted only a short time, the impact of the moment felt enormous for everyone watching below. Fans held banners high in the air, some crying while others hugged each other in disbelief after finally seeing him so close. Jungkook's presence brought warmth and comfort to the entire atmosphere, turning a simple balcony greeting into something unforgettable. As he slowly stepped back, he continued waving until the very last second, making sure ARMY felt appreciated and loved. The connection between Jungkook and his fans was visible in every smile, every cheer, and every emotional reaction throughout the night. Mexico welcomed him with open arms, and Jungkook responded with genuine gratitude that touched the hearts of everyone there. "Thank you, ARMY. I love you," felt like the unspoken message lingering in the air long after he disappeared from view. And even after the balcony became empty again, the excitement, emotion, and memories from that night continued living in the hearts of ARMY, proving once again that wherever Jungkook goes, the love between him and the fans will always shine brighter than anything else.